We have our 10 websites loaded in the tab here. We can visit the first one and start tracking the information. So quickly going through this, does this site have a blog or a forum or a newsletter or an RSS feed? I'd say no. Do they have a subscriber sign-up form? Well, not on the very front page. On some of these sites you may have to dig in a little deeper. It took a minute, but the website did actually display this sign-up sheet. So they do have a subscriber sign-up form. I don't know if they use video. I don't know if they use audio. What I do know is that this has nothing to do with my keyword, and so I could probably rate better than this site, even though they're number one. So I'll continue to go across here. Yes, they have that. Video, don't know, don't think so. Audio, don't know, don't think so. Affiliate program, not sure. They may be marketing something later on, but I'm going to say no here. Do they sell others' products? I'm sure they do, since they've want to capture an email name and address. So I've clicked on their feedback. They want to know what we like or dislike about their site. I'm almost wanting to tell them. I don't know if they sell other products. I would imagine they do, but I'm going to put in no. I don't know their price point, so I'm going to put in 0. Back-end sales, I'm sure there is. I don't know why else they would do this. This is a professional design, however, and it does have a nice color scheme. And the layout is pretty cool for a cartoon-based website. They are good graphics compared to clip art that you might find for free somewhere. Obligatory pages. Let's scroll down here. They do have a feedback page. They have a contact page. We'll say yes on those. Remember, when we're using this spreadsheet, 1 means yes and 0 means no. Downloads. I would imagine they have a download after you've signed up for their service. Can you print out this page? No. Don't know who the who is. I would look at that later. I will, however, put in special notes that this is a junk site. This site has nothing to do with making movies. Another way to insert notes is to right-click in the cell that we were working on and insert comment. You may also have to maximize the spreadsheet to enter notes this way. I had to make the window bigger for the Camtasia to record this. Then you can click in another cell and you've saved a note, and whenever you hover over that cell you'll have the note. As I showed you, a quick way to minimize or resize, not minimize, but resize or maximize your window is to double click on the blue title bar, and that works in typically all Windows programs. Double click there, double click there. I'm going to say they don't have any press releases, and that'll get rid of that part, and I will say we don't have to visit this site ever again to do more research. After you've collected all the information for one of your sites, I would recommend that you save your spreadsheet. Save often and be a happy camper. The next thing I would do is go back to the beginning of the columns. For the second URL, I would go ahead and close this tab, and because we're done collecting the information for it, I've resized the windows a little bit so that we can actually tell that we have data up here and we're ready to start in a new window. I've gone to a different site. I'm going to the fourth one down because it actually has some data we can use. Now I'm in the fourth website. You might want to look around to keep track of this. If you double click here, you can tell we're in the fourth one. This looks like it's set up as a blog. It's got a dated post here, so I think we can call it a blog. They do have the obligatory pages. We can do a lot of this investigation while we're looking just at the overall website. It does have a pleasing, pleasant design, so I'm going to call it a blog, yes. Forum, don't know. RSS feed. If it has this little icon on the toolbar, it has an RSS feed. Subscriber sign up. I don't see that yet. Let's scroll down and see what else they have. This is kind of a cool website. Shows you how to make your own movie poster. But you don't want to get distracted, so I'm not going to tell you what the URL is. Hint. I'm still looking to see if they have any way to sign up here. I'm scrolling down to the bottom of the web page. And the other thing you might want to do, here's some links. Client support, portfolio, home. This looks like a fairly professional website. Director of Sales and Marketing, I'd say they're pretty professional. And now for a little color commentary on the use of black backgrounds with light text. It just doesn't work for an authority site. It might be okay for art sites, but don't try this at home. Basically what I've shown you is how you can use the spreadsheet. You can fill in all this data up here, and what happens when you've collected all the information is that you'll see a pattern come out. Green areas mean areas that they don't have that you could exploit. So focus on those areas. Watch it and make sure you get your spreadsheet.